So, who's excited for the upcoming season of Battlefield 2042? Huh? Anyone? No? So we're just over halfway through Season 3 of Battlefield 2042. You know what? I'm actually gonna go play Battlefield 4. Sorry, one sec. Oh, that's good stuff. We're now more than halfway through Season 3 of Battlefield 2042, and I'm sorry, but I just don't see any hype or excitement about this game in any way anymore. This might just be a me problem, and if you're excited or hyped, more power to you and nothing against you. But I jump back in with the latest patch, and while things like gunplay feel a bit better, the game just feels so dead. Spearhead isn't a bad map, but I'm burned out on both it and the various game modes. The reworked maps still have plenty of issues and the same soulless gameplay, and it just continues to be clear just how little we are receiving compared to previous DLC and expansions in past entries. In 2042, with months in between the seasons, we can experience one new map, a handful of weapons, a vehicle or two, and a new specialist, as opposed to a minimum of 4 new maps, new game modes, new weapons, and new vehicles as seen in older titles. Remember Close Quarters or Final Stand or In the Name of the Tsar? The difference in my hype and excitement around an expansion releasing an older title and a new season of Battlefield 2042 is unfathomably large. DICE tried to keep some momentum going with their second live service event, or mid-season event, or whatever it's called, the Battle of Nordvik, and what a complete flop that event turned out to be. No real new narrative beats in-game or interface and front-end changes, nothing to drive excitement or create compelling new gameplay, just a couple of skins and a mode that anyone really could have made in Portal. Much like the Liquidators event, it was, without being hyperbolic, one of the most pathetically lazy live service events I have ever seen in a supposedly live service game. USA Specialist, another creator, made an excellent breakdown of the laziness of this event, and I highly recommend you check out his video in the description below. It's really good stuff. Okay, with the mid-season event being a dud, burned out on the main game, what else we got?
What else you got?
Well, Portal is almost completely dead from my perspective, with the featured modes dropping me into servers with like 3 other people, and the browse servers only really being XP farms or mindless AI zombie modes. Even those milsim or tactical modes that were popular for a little bit are just gone. They no longer show up for me, and honestly, I'm not surprised. Portal has received almost no love since release, and anyone that might have put in the time to make unique and fun game modes and servers were discouraged from doing so by the lack of updates and fixes from DICE themselves. I've said it 100 times that it's just a complete waste and a shame given how much potential Portal actually had. Hazard Zone has been 6 feet under for a while now, and I've legitimately tried to get into a few matches. I just can't even get into one. Usually just searching endlessly with maybe 5 or 6 other players waiting for it to start. It's Firestorm 2.0 with worse gameplay. Just a completely dead mode. So what else we got? DICE has released some details regarding the upcoming update to categorize all specialists into classes and rework how gadgets work, but I just can't help but feel that it is, again, way too little, way too late. Pretty much every update for 2042 has been this way. It remains to be seen how much this actually helps the gameplay loop, but if it's a good change, it's one that should have happened months and months ago. Honestly, pretty quickly after release, while the game still had some new title momentum that has been completely lost, and even the uptick in players from December with the release of Season 3 are trickling away again. But as it stands, I imagine many players will jump back in to see how the new class system will work, and again become bored or frustrated by either this new system or the many issues still plaguing 2042 to this day. This really just comes across as putting a band-aid on a corpse that bled out a long time ago. The cynical part of me, and this is a cynical video so I'm embracing it, imagines they're only making this change now to test out a hybrid class specialist type system for the next major title. I wouldn't put it past DICE to double down on having unique characters in the next Battlefield game, but instead try to placate fans by also having the class system we all wanted back. I hope I'm wrong, but given their recent track record, it's really hard to say. Let me know your thoughts below. Do you feel any excitement or hype for Battlefield 2042 at all? Or is this game as dead for you as it is for me? I'm sorry for such a negative video, but it's one I wanted to make, so here we are. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, like and subscribe for more. Until next time.